Every organization is familiar with planning. They create strategic plans, vision statements, and roadmaps with enthusiasm. However, the main problem is not the quality of these plans, but that many fail because they were never properly carried out. The key challenge lies in making sure that what was planned actually happens. Strategy execution is about turning ambition into action. It connects big-picture ideas with daily work, coordinating people, processes, technology, and culture toward a common goal. When done right, it brings alignment and progress, but when done poorly, even the best strategies become unused documents. This presentation will examine why strategy execution matters, how organizations can improve it, real-life examples, its pros and cons, and why being good at execution is now essential to stay competitive. Effective strategy execution helps turn vision into measurable outcomes like revenue growth or operational improvements and creates clarity across the organization to align efforts toward shared objectives. To ensure everyone is on the same page, it's important to clearly define what we are trying to achieve, who is responsible for each part, and how success will be measured. This clarity helps prevent duplication of effort, reduces confusion, and lowers internal friction. When execution capabilities are strong, companies become more agile, they can quickly reallocate resources, respond effectively to changes in the market, and adjust priorities without losing momentum. Execution also enhances accountability by making it clear to teams what they own and how their performance is tracked, providing transparency and showing how their work fits into the larger goals. Additionally, when employees understand the strategy and see progress, they are more engaged and motivated. Having a clear execution framework offers them a sense of purpose and direction. Bridging the gap between planning and performance isn't a one-step process but a system. The first step is translating high-level strategy into specific, actionable objectives with clear initiatives, assigned owners, defined timelines, and measurable KPIs. Tools like KPIs and balanced scorecards make it easier to turn broad strategies into tangible, trackable goals. The image here illustrates a group working together toward common goals, emphasizing the importance of alignment and collaboration in executing strategy effectively. Execution needs structure and discipline to keep everything on track. Setting up a dedicated strategy office or project management office helps coordinate efforts and creates clear accountability. Having defined reporting lines and regular performance reviews, whether monthly or quarterly, ensures progress is monitored and strategy stays aligned with goals. It's important to have one reliable source for tracking how things are moving forward, which prevents confusion and drift. Resources also have to be focused where they matter most. That means reallocating budgets, placing the right people on priority projects, and cutting out low-value tasks. Without proper funding and staffing, even the best plans can stall. Lastly, communication plays a vital role. People need consistent, simple, and honest updates to understand what's expected of them. It should go both ways, allowing for feedback and questions. Tools like town halls, dashboards, and team briefings keep everyone connected to the strategy and motivated to execute it well. The picture here sums it up, turning an idea into a plan, and then taking action to make it real. A strong culture drives performance by rewarding delivery, encouraging teams to work together across departments, embracing accountability, and celebrating progress. Without this cultural alignment, even the best strategies won't succeed. Leveraging technology can make execution smoother by providing real-time dashboards, automated reports, team-wide visibility, and supporting data-driven decisions. Tools like Monday.com, Asana, and Jira help remove obstacles and keep things moving. Execution is rarely straightforward, so it's essential to regularly review how things are going, identify any bottlenecks, adjust priorities as needed, and learn from mistakes. This ongoing cycle ensures continuous improvement. A great example of this in action is Toyota, which has built its renowned success on daily execution practices through the Toyota Production System, focusing on continuous improvement and standardized work. At Toyota, empowered employees bring strategy to life every day on the factory floor using visual boards, problem-solving routines, and disciplined processes, which has made them one of the most efficient manufacturers worldwide. Amazon's approach centers on relentless customer obsession. Every team measures success by customer outcomes, decisions rely on data, experimentation is encouraged, and leaders are accountable through a working backwards process, allowing Amazon to lead across industries. Starbucks has built its success through a culture focused on service excellence, heavily investing in employee training, customer experience standards, and empowering store teams, which ensures consistent execution across thousands of locations. In the UK, NHS trusts have improved waiting times, patient flow, and digital adoption not by creating new strategies, but by rigorously applying structured execution frameworks to existing plans, showing the power of disciplined execution in the public sector. Strong strategy execution brings several clear benefits. It makes performance predictable, so organizations can consistently meet their goals. When priorities are clear, decisions happen faster since there's less debate. Resources are used more effectively because efforts focus on what's truly important. Companies that execute well tend to outperform those that only plan without follow-through, giving them a stronger competitive edge. Additionally, when progress is visible, employees feel more motivated and part of a successful team. However, executing strategy also presents challenges. It can demand significant resources, including time and leadership attention. People might resist changes, especially when new processes or accountability measures are introduced. Over-bureaucratization is a risk, as too much governance can slow innovation. Lastly, if the company culture doesn't support execution, even the best strategies can stall, so alignment between strategy and culture is essential. While execution frameworks often focus on quick wins, it's important not to lose sight of long-term goals. Strategy execution bridges the gap between ambition and actual achievement. Planning gives us direction, but execution is what turns those plans into real results. Organizations that excel at execution gain a competitive edge by moving faster, adapting more easily, and achieving more consistently. To close the gap between planning and performance, it's essential to have clear objectives, strong governance, effective communication, cultural alignment, and a commitment to continuous learning. In today's fast-changing and competitive environment, being able to execute strategy effectively is no longer optional, it's critical. Companies that develop this capability won't just survive, they will thrive by turning their strategic vision into sustainable performance and long-term success.